Are you thinking about getting French Bulldog? Wait a second. Before you fall in love with those cute, wrinkled faces, there's a lot you need to know. They might seem like low-maintenance couch potatoes, but trust me, there's more to these little pups than meets the eye. French Bulldog personality. First off, let's talk about personality. If you want a dog that's equal parts charming and stubborn, a French Bulldog might just be your match made in heaven. These little guys are full of personality, and they sure know how to use it to get what they want. Need to make a decision? Oh well, your Frenchie might have an opinion about that. But here's the fun part. French Bulldogs are incredibly loving and affectionate. They love being around people, especially their family. Picture this. You sitting on the couch, and guess who's glued to your side? Yep, you're Frenchie. They're not big on personal space, so if you're looking for some me time, well, good luck with that. Do you have a French Bulldog already? What's the quirkiest thing they've done? Tell us in the comments. We'd love to hear your funny stories. That said, with all that love comes a bit of clinginess. They're not exactly the most independent dogs, so leaving them alone for long periods can lead to some separation anxiety. If you're often away from home, this could be a challenge. Health considerations. Now, we can't talk about French Bulldogs without getting into their health. Those cute, squished faces come with some serious problems. Frenchies are what's called a brachycephalic breed, meaning they have short noses and flat faces. While this makes them look super adorable, it also means they can have trouble breathing. It's not uncommon for them to snore, wheeze, and even struggle with normal activities if it's too hot or they get too worked up. Because of their narrow airways, any extra excitement or exertion can lead to breathing difficulties, which is something every French Bulldog owner needs to keep in mind. Speaking of heat, French Bulldogs are really sensitive to high temperatures. Their bodies aren't great at cooling down, so you've got to be careful when taking them outside in the summer. Even a little too much playtime under the sun can lead to overheating, and trust me, you don't want to deal with that. Always keep some water on hand and avoid outdoor activities during the hottest part of the day. Overheating can happen quickly, and it's important to watch for early warning signs like excessive panting or sluggish behavior. Did you know that Frenchies can't swim either? Yep, they're pretty bad at it. Has your dog ever tried to take a dip? Let us know in the comments. Lastly, let's not forget about their weight. French Bulldogs are prone to obesity, and since they already have trouble breathing, you don't want to make it worse by overfeeding them. Keeping an eye on their diet is key. Be mindful about treats and make sure they get just the right amount of exercise, even if it's low impact. A balanced diet and light exercise routine will go a long way in keeping your Frenchie healthy and happy. French Bulldogs and exercise. Let's talk exercise. Now, if you're dreaming of a jogging buddy, a French Bulldog might not be the dog for you. These little guys aren't exactly marathon runners. In fact, their exercise needs are pretty minimal, which is great if you're not the outdoorsy type. Short walks and some light playtime will do the trick. But here's the catch. You've got to know their limits. Because of their flat faces, Frenchies can overheat quickly, especially during exercise. You might think a game of fetch is harmless, but if it's too hot outside or they're pushing themselves too hard, it can lead to serious problems. So, what's the sweet spot? A couple of short walks a day, around 10 to 15 minutes each, and maybe a little play indoors. But remember, less is more when it comes to keeping your Frenchie healthy. Have you ever tried to get your French Bulldog to exercise more? How did that go? Let's just say they have a talent for knowing when enough is enough. One more thing. Don't be surprised if your Frenchie is more interested in lounging around than breaking a sweat. They're known for their love of napping, and honestly, who can blame them? If you're looking for a chill companion, a French Bulldog's probably right up your alley. Grooming and maintenance. All right, now let's get into grooming. French Bulldogs may have short coats, but that doesn't mean they're low maintenance. One of the most important things you'll need to do is take care of their wrinkles. Yep, those cute little face folds can actually trap dirt and moisture, which can lead to skin infections if not cleaned regularly. So grab a damp cloth and make it part of your routine to wipe down those wrinkles. Your Frenchie will thank you. As for shedding, French Bulldogs aren't heavy shedders, but they do lose some hair throughout the year. A good brushing once or twice a week should help keep the fur under control and give their coat a nice shine. Plus, it's a great way to bond with your dog. Most Frenchies love the extra attention. Do you have any special tips for keeping your French Bulldog's wrinkles clean? Share your grooming hacks with us below. Lastly, don't forget about their nails and ears. Their nails can grow pretty fast, and their ears are prone to wax buildup. Regular ear cleaning and nail trims are a must to keep them comfortable and healthy. French Bulldogs and family life. Now let's talk about what life is like with a French Bulldog in your family. If you've got kids or other pets, Frenchies usually fit right in. They're known to be playful, patient, and full of personality, making them a great companion for children. However, because of their small size, it's important to supervise playtime, especially with younger kids. While French Bulldogs are tough, they can easily get overwhelmed or accidentally hurt if things get too rough. Make sure to teach your kids how to handle them gently. Trust me, your Frenchie will appreciate it. As for other pets, French Bulldogs are usually fine, but they can be a bit territorial or jealous. They absolutely love their humans, and if they feel like another pet is getting more attention, they might act out or become possessive. It's always a good idea to introduce them to new pets gradually and watch their reactions closely. Over time, they'll usually settle in and form bonds with other animals. But remember, each Frenchie has its own unique personality. One of the best things about French Bulldogs is how adaptable they are. Whether you live in a cozy apartment or a big house, they don't need a lot of space to be happy. As long as they're with their family, they're content. Frenchies aren't the type of dog to need a yard to run around in. They're more likely to be your couch buddy, following you from room to room and making sure they're never too far from you. Does your Frenchie follow you everywhere? Let us know in the comments if you have a little shadow in the house. One thing's for sure, if you bring a French Bulldog into your family, you're getting a loyal companion who will stick by your side no matter what. But be prepared for a dog that wants to be involved in every aspect of your life. They love attention and being a part of the family's daily routine. So, if you're looking for a dog that thrives on love and closeness, a Frenchie is probably your perfect match. To wrap it all up, French Bulldogs are adorable, loyal, and full of personality, but they come with their fair share of quirks and challenges. If you're ready for a clingy, snoring, wrinkly best friend, then a Frenchie might just be the dog for you. Thanks for watching! Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more tips on life with your four-legged friends. And let us know in the comments, are you ready to welcome a French Bulldog into your life?